That was straight rum.
Welcome to Clucked Out, the show where we challenge award-winning mixologist Charles Gillet to complement New Zealand's most iconic fried chicken joint with the perfect drink, all in the name of celebrating the good times after work.
Well, obviously, you guys know me. I'm Dan. I'm the head chef here at Smoky Teas.
What's up, Dan?
How are you?
What's good?
Oh, this chicken's pretty good, mate.
Yumbo!
Yeah, so this is our Smoky Teas special fried chicken. It's marinated overnight in a blend of buttermilk and spices. The buttermilk just pretty much helps to tenderise the chicken, keep it nice and moist. And then, yeah, it's coated in our spiced flour mix, obviously deep fried. And it is served with our spicy mayo, which is made with local hot sauce company Spicy Boys Chipotle sauce, which we actually smoke the jalapenos for here, so that's a nice little tie-in. There's also a bit of maple in the mayo there for a bit of sweetness. And it's just served with a few pickles on top for a bit of acidity. Yeah, well, dig in.
Ciabatta.
Yeah. I just love how like,
Crispy.
that thing though, salt and that crispiness, it just falls off. It's so good. It's the right balance of everything that like, have one and you're like, oh, I'm gonna have another one because the first one was just as good. You've had this enough working here, though, right?
Yeah, it's just like breathing. There's so many cliche words that I just want to throw in there, like it's juicy, it's moist, it's, you know, it's, there's an internal conflict happening right now. But it is, like,
No, you're exactly it. You're exactly right.
it's soft, it's not dry. And I think with the ubiquitous nature of fried chicken, like, because everyone's doing it, everyone's been forced to step up their game.
Oh yeah, it's like gin. Everyone's doing gin, so you've got to make something that A, tastes good, but B, has a point of difference. And it's just love like that, and the Spicy Boys sauce. Like that mayo is delicious with the chipotle sauce in there. And being local was even better. I had no idea they were smoking the jalapenos, and I was sitting right here, and they come out and started filling out a bag. I'm like, hey, what are these guys? Oh, hey, you want to try one? I'm like, yeah, sure. Had a whole one. And then had to hold it together. I'm like, hey, catch you later, guys. Ran inside, Annie, I need a glass of water now.
You ain't getting one, bro?
Yeah.
It's interesting to see, like, different cultures in their fried chickens, like European-based straight flour, and then anything from the Asian countries is like any of the pure starches, like tapioca starch,
Yep.
potato. The other one, rice flour, karaage.
One. Bam.
Bro, I just had like an entree. I had like 3-course.
Are we coming back to, are we going upstairs now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna use it as a garnish for Bloody Mary? La, 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 la.
I wanted to, but I didn't want to like make you guys have to do. Huh? Well, no, I don't want to make you guys like when all of a sudden like, oh, can I get that Bloody Mary I seen on the video, and then like,
Yeah.
you guys cussing me out like, damn, Charles, make Bloody Mary. I'm gonna make a drink with this just to see if I can offset all the deliciousness in that with something simple, but like you can use here as well. So like a dark and stormy essentially, but like, because I won't make anything mad fancy.
Some pickle juice.
Oh,
Do some whipped glaze.
huh?
What?
Yeah. I might just shot it if it doesn't work out. But yeah.
I'll shut it with you and we can go cheers.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what we do.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah.
Do you want to make a nuclear dark and stormy?
I just don't want to. I want to
Be functioning throughout the rest of the day? Yeah.
Well, that and it's I'm a massive fan. Like Ratuka's Island Rum, and like all these other brands get all this love, and I thought, no, Ratu needs some love too. It's really dumb reaching that far because I can't actually reach that far. Is ginger beer on tap? Well, not as in making it. I mean, smart ass. Scoop me. Yeah, that's scoopy enough. Yay, fun. Can I reach? No, oh, f it, let's go here. I'll reach because I have to. No, I keep doing this. Ginger beer is on tap.
On the way, chef.
Yes. Look at that. deliciousness. Some citrus on top. And in this case, so the chicken we just had, it's real delicious. Like, it's a nice flavor without being too much. Oh, I'm gonna get routed on these videos for like spilling shit everywhere. Haha!
Don't dirty my bar.
I hate you so much. Hurt it like that. Bam! A couple of dashes of bitters. I'm a fan of ratu. As a point of difference, Fijian rum. There is some nice sort of mocha notes and vanilla caramel in the dark one. It's about 5 years old, I think. Usually lime, in this case lemon, because fun. There is a dark and stormy that goes amazing with the fried chicken we just had. That was straight rum. Punchy, eh? But then it's fried chicken. Oh yeah, it's a pig bit too.
I love fried chicken.
Delicious.
How are you?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
Good, man. Good.
Just finished for the day? Or finished meeting?
Yeah, finished meeting.
Nice.
There we go, guys. This
Thanks,
is the
mate.
buffalo wings with house, it's double coated, double battered, and with house-made aioli on the side. This is Korean sauce, Korean spicy sauce. This, all the sauces are house-made. This is a spicy mayo with aioli. Yeah. Just dig in before it gets cold.
I am going to try some of the Chef Special Boom Boom sauce.
Oh yeah, Chef Special.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Alright, it's my new favourite. That's so good. I just think, but the kick is there, and it's very not compounding, but like it's noticeable after a bit. Like at the start, you get a flavour, but I can feel the heat now. Everything still holds together, like nothing falls apart in a good way. Like it's still like when you have chicken and dip it in things, if stuff starts falling off, you sort of don't know whether it like half of that ends up filling with like batter.
Exactly.
I am gonna try. We probably should have got some napkins now, eh? Did you say your favourite thing here was the sando? Or you get the sando here?
I normally get the sando, but I've had these before, and this time it's great. It's that buffalo sort of classic buffalo.
Yeah.
But the chicken's just so moist, eh? And you're still getting a bit of that crunch as well, even though it's tossed in so much sauce. It's still like got beautiful,
And it's not
beautifully
too...
crunch.
What's the key to eating like a wing for you guys? Like, what's the process?
Don't leave anything.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Don't leave
that.
any. Gotta eat it all.
I could get proved wrong, but there's no clean way of doing it.
I think it would just be inappropriate if you had a clean way of doing it.
Well, I've seen people like life hacks of like, you pull this bone out and just inhale the whole thing. I'm like, that's cool, but I can never do that and nail it the first time. That's all good if I jump behind the bar? Yes. Legend. I'm gonna do I think I was saying before, there's a twist on the drink called a white lady / a clover club almost. To be honest, strawberry and pepper goes really well. And with all the spiciness we just had, it's a nice...
I've got to say, mate, it's something watching you doing this. What does the egg white sort of?
You shake it with the ice to emulsify it, but all it does is really add not just the texture, but it cuts back a lot of the harshness of some spirits. So you get more of the flavour without sort of harsh alcohol taste. I get a lot of my like flavour profile matchings from chefs. When I used to work in hotels, I just sit in the kitchen and be like, hey man, what goes good with this? And they're like, well, if you're gonna do this, use this. I'm like, sick. Bam, and let's top it up with a bit of dehydrated strawberry. Bam, give it a hone.
That is a fancy. Oh my gosh.
To be honest, it's probably going to be on the sweet side. I sort of wanted a bit of balance.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Good?
Yeah, man. That's amazing. It's like that, yeah, you got that beautiful sort of fruitiness, and then the gin comes through.
And then the power, the dehydration on top, so that comes through quite nicely. I probably should have put a bit less, I don't know, less gin, or like it's a bit tart. But it's nice, and so I thought it'd be sweeter, so it's actually a lot nicer than I thought. But that with, like even now, after all the spice we had, there's a nice sort of mellowness coming through. I'm gonna clean up this mess before I get yelled at. I haven't been to Giovanni's in years. I actually don't think I've been there. There's a couple of places down here that I haven't made it to yet either. Majestic's one of them.
I remember I went to Mexicanos once.
Not like it?
Oh, I don't know. I was like 16 at the time. So.
We've got our buttermilk marinated southern fried chicken. It's served with a maple black pepper and caramel sauce.
Is the batter just normal batter?
Yeah, so we make our batter in-house. It's just a mix of spices, flour, and Cajun seasoning.
I love how, like, in this one we decide to try and look more civilized.
Yeah, mate, yeah. Bit more fancier this time.
Actually, no, I'm gonna.
Oh, yeah.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
The spice and the batter's real good, but that chicken's real juicy.
That chicken's really good. Real juicy.
Almost a little citrusiness to it, but like not.
Almost like a sort of date syrup or date chutney as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like real fruity, and then it's like you get the maple and the pepper.
And the pepper just rounds it up nicely. I've really got to stop eating this chicken.
And that crunch.
Crunch is good. Good balance.
So good.
Crunch and juicy chicken.
It's like such a contrast from Boom Boom. Like,
well, it's 7 o'clock now. That tastes the same at 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
Some places when it's quiet you get a good thing. Then when it's really busy, that quality is not there sometimes. Whereas that's always going to taste like that.
Of course.
Real good.
There's just something about having fried chicken at like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Finished a massive shift and you're just like smashing this chicken back.
It's something
it's just so good.
easy to have. That's not like I don't need a million utensils to eat the thing, and it's not complicated. It's like that with a sauce and delicious. I thought in this case we go with doing a rye old fashioned. So Rittenhouse rye is one of my favorite ryes. Really nice, really dry, and the cool thing with I'll use this, some cinnamon sugar syrup and some Cooked Fox coffee liqueur. Cool thing with all of the above is coffee and the maple that we just had, and that sauce would have been delicious, but also the spices that would go real well with. It's not too much. It's sweet, but not too sweet, so it goes well with the flavors of the maple and everything else. Black walnut butter is just with that tamarind taste and the maple. I'll use a bit of this. This is the cinnamon sugar syrup. I think the funniest part about doing this is if people walk in, I'm like, oh, I don't actually work here. Oh, hey, can I get a drink? So that with a bit of orange will be real good. I think after that chicken and the spice, you sort of want something you can sip on instead of a long drink or a cocktail. And with the bourbon range here, it's hard not to choose something that's real delicious, or like something a nice end of the night sort of sipping drink. Oh yeah, I forgot. I should have put a bit of that in at the start. Probably should have measured it, but a bit of coffee.
You've been doing this long enough, right?
Bam. Nice.
Oh, I can already smell that.
Bam.
Bloody good, mate.
Try it, my friends. See what you think.
Alright, this is
A bit more
fancy.
alcohol forward, but like as I said, after that, the sweetness and the richness of the spices in the chicken. I love that so much. That is real good.
Hello. If you made it to the end of the video, I know what you like. You like fried chicken. And one more thing, you probably like this video. And if you did like this video, you probably want to see more. And if you did want to see more, you might want to subscribe. And if you did subscribe, I'd be really happy.